just want to travel with someone who can take photos. Hey, and welcome to this new video. As you might can see, I'm in a completely different setting than usual because I'm on holiday. I'm on a city trip in Valencia. I'm staying in the Valencia Lounge Hostel, and as you can see, the rooms are amazing. And while I am here, I thought it was a good opportunity to make an extra video, to make a travel video. As you can see already in the title, it's about traveling alone. Some people love it, some people hate it, some people never even tried, some people don't even want to try. I'm a big fan of traveling alone. I love traveling alone, and I'm gonna share my story. I'm gonna give you some tips and tricks and some advantages and disadvantages of traveling alone. Although I love traveling alone, I don't think traveling alone is for everybody. I can totally understand that some people hated it and they don't want to do it, and that's completely fair, and I totally understand. I just think that you should try at least once to travel alone to see if you actually like it, and you will learn from it as well. My first travel alone was half a year after I moved to Barcelona, so that would be the end of 2014. I went to Brussels and I combined it with going back to the Netherlands to see my family. Then after that I took the train to Antwerp to see a friend, and then I took the train to Brussels, and I was staying there for 3 nights. I was staying in a really nice hostel. It was the first time that I was staying in a hostel actually. I didn't know anybody in the city. I was just going around and exploring. I had some things that I wanted to see. It was a very good experience. I mean, I was in a relationship for almost 6.5 years, so I never traveled alone. First time I went with a plane, it was with my ex-boyfriend, and then we did lots of city trips together. So for me, traveling alone was something very new. What I did sometimes in the Netherlands was that I was going on a day trip by myself. I was just going to Amsterdam by myself, walking around all day, and then took the train back in the evening. So I kind of knew that I like to hang around alone, and I really like my own space. I need some time alone sometimes. What a lot of people don't know about me is that I'm highly sensitive. So yeah, my time alone is very important. So that's my story. That's my first travel alone. After this, there were so many other traveling alone. I went to Paris, to Denmark, Oslo, and Stockholm. That was a big trip alone, but I knew some people in the cities, and now I found my passion in coffee and I have my blog. It's much easier to travel alone because I know I will meet coffee lovers anyway. I mean, when you're traveling alone, there are some things that are awesome. For example, you don't have to think about someone else, which is very nice. You just do whatever you want, you go wherever you want. You don't have to decide this morning, okay, what shall we do today? What do you want to do? What do you want to eat? What do you want to eat? No, it's all about me. It sounds pretty selfish, but it's just about me. I can do whatever I want. I can eat wherever I want. Whatever I want. I love it. Next to that, there's no pressure, you know, but when you're traveling with someone else, you feel like, oh, I have to get up because we want to do something in the morning. Maybe you don't want to get up. Maybe you want to stay in bed all day, which is perfectly fine. What I notice sometimes now that I live in Spain and I travel with Dutch friends, for example, I don't have the same money as I did in the Netherlands. So I have to travel on budgets mostly, and I cannot do whatever I want to do or go wherever I want to go because my money doesn't allow it. When you're traveling with someone else, especially someone else that has much more money to spend, then there might be a pressure like, oh yeah, we can go eat there, and then you're thinking already like, okay, if I go eat here, tomorrow I cannot do something else, for example. Of course, it's very good to talk about this with your friends if you're traveling with someone and have a budget and say, okay, I don't have much money, but money is always kind of an issue thing. It's really difficult to talk about. I learned now to talk about it because sometimes you feel so uncomfortable. You just have to spit it out, and you just have to say like, okay, I cannot do that, I'm sorry. And for me, it's also that with my blog, I have the time to actually sit down with my laptop and write if I need to write. I can go to the places, I can spend as much time in the coffee places as I need. I can talk with everybody, and that for me is why I mostly travel alone. It's mostly for work because I'm doing it for my blog and my videos. Let's go to the disadvantages. For me, one of the biggest disadvantages is that photos. Okay, I have my blog and I have my YouTube channel, so I need some nice content, but if you're alone, it's very difficult to make some nice photos of yourself. Sounds very selfish. I just want to travel with someone who can take photos. This is how it sounds, but now I start to ask people to make a photo, but you know, if it's not really good, I don't feel comfortable saying, okay, can you please take another 20 photos? Maybe there's a good one. So that's something that is difficult for me. But now I start to bring my tripod, which I'm using now as well, and then it makes it much easier to make photos of myself. Another thing that could happen is that you can get lonely. I experienced this on my trip to Scandinavia, and I'm really looking forward to have a coffee with someone else. I'm just having coffees by myself, which sometimes is nice, but now I'm starting to be a bit lonely. I did know some people in the city, but I was just going by and say hi or have a coffee with someone on lunch. I didn't have that very cool roommates in the hostel, so after like 2 weeks I was like, it would be nice to have a dinner with someone. Luckily then I had a nice roommate. Overall I'm pretty good by myself. And then another disadvantage could be eating alone. I don't have problems with eating alone. I go to a restaurant by myself, but it's just not that much fun when you're going alone. Like, there are super cool restaurants now in Valencia, but some of them I wouldn't go alone because the experience wouldn't be the same if you go alone. So mostly I eat at markets or easy, like bistro kind of restaurants. What I did in Scandinavia was that I was going to a brunch place and I would take a late brunch because it was getting dark early anyway, so I was going to bed early. I love going out for dinner and I love having dinner with friends and having a glass of wine with it or a beer, but I don't do that by myself, so that's one of the disadvantages for me. Time for some tips and tricks. If you want to travel alone but you're not sure if you would like it or it's kind of a big deal for you, my first tip, just do it. Go for it. See it as a learning process. If you go travel alone and in the end you didn't really like it, you learn from it. You know, this is really not my thing, or maybe I should change something in my travel plan. That's fine. In the end, it's all about learning and experiences and personal growth. So tip number 2, if you're gonna go and it's a big thing for you, start small. Like what I did, I combined it with going back to my family in the Netherlands, and then I took the train to Brussels. It's Belgium. They speak almost the same language. It's like half French, half Flemish, and that's almost like Dutch. So I could almost speak my own language if language is a big thing for you. If you have problems with languages, something that is difficult for you, then if you go to the south of Spain, for example, where no one speaks English, then I would say, okay, just don't do that. Go to maybe Barcelona where you can still speak English. Start small. You can even go to another city in your country, for example, which is also super cool because there are so many cities that you've never seen and there are probably lots of things to do. It's good to build it up. I mean, I'm not saying if you think about traveling alone and you're a bit afraid of it, I'm not saying go for 3 weeks on a backpacking trip to Indonesia. No, just start small, see what you like, what you don't like, and then build up your travel plan. And tip number 3, which is the last tip that I'm going to give you, face those fears, but write them down. Write down what are my fears, what makes it difficult for me to take the step to travel alone. See how you can make a travel plan with those fears, how you can nail them, you know. You can still travel alone, but you can fix those fears. Like for example, eating alone, what I told you before, eating alone is for a lot of people a problem. So go to food markets. Like in Scandinavia, all the capitals, they had food markets. Amsterdam, Rotterdam, for example, there are food markets. They're perfect for eating by yourself. You can just get the food. There are lots of people around you. No one will see that you're actually alone. Maybe lots of other people will be alone as well. And this is the end of this first extra travel video. I really hope you liked it. Please let me know in the comments if you would like to see more travel videos. If you have any questions or any other tips for other people, leave it in the comments. That would be super awesome. Don't forget, if you like this video, put those thumbs up, and have you subscribed on my channel already? If you did, thank you so much, I love you. And if you haven't, it's very easy. You just have to press the subscribe button and then you subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and I hope to see you in my next